Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is May the 2nd and I'm using my brand new Super Scalper trading system. Now it comes complete with built-in alerts and pop-up boxes telling you or suggesting either to buy alert or sell alert, and where to put your stop and your targets. The default setting is 15 stop, 15 profits. I don't go by this personally myself, and you can change those values quite easily. Concept is quite easy to understand. When it changes from yellow to blue or blue to yellow, it'll give you a pop-up alert, and obviously blue we're buying and yellow we're selling. Now every morning at 6 o'clock I'm in front of the computer putting together my daily trade plan. This is something you really should be doing, and if you're not, that's probably the main reason why you are failing. Now we can take a look at that trade plan for today. Here we go. Daily trade plan for May the 2nd, 22. Some of them we had to wait for the charts to agree. And then there was lots of buys. There was more sells today. And there was one that's preferred. It's either 5 or 6. They got to be in a row, not interrupted. So once you have a preferred, it's also another good one you can take. As you can see down at the bottom, I sold gold right here. Now all these trades were taken from the daily trade plan, unless there's the odd one that charts started to line up for buying or selling. Now most of these trades I took after 8 and before 9 a.m. New York time, and I closed them all out almost to the minute. 9:37, 8, 9, and 40. So definitely before 10 a.m., I am done trading for the day. It is not even 10 o'clock in the morning right now as I'm doing this video. Now they were all winners except for this Euro New Zealand, and possibly if I hung around a little bit longer it would have turned into a winning trade. But I wasn't too worried about it. I was looking at the bottom down here, and once I see 200 pips and ticks or more, of course I'm always trying to get more, I just close out all the trades and then I'm done trading for the day. And just looking at this, it really should be well over 400 pips today, but we'll do a pip total when we get to the end. So with regards to this daily trade plan, as my mentor said about 16 years ago, plan your trade and then trade your plan. And if you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. And so I spent many years buying this, as I had no clue how to put one together. Now if you're interested in this one, keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for it. And of course, if you want, I can actually teach you how to build a daily trade plan. You'll have exactly the same results as what I have here. It's approximately 80% will be winners. Nothing in trading is 100%. Not even doing a daily trade plan. And that is why it's very important that you have a very high success. 80% is high enough as far as I'm concerned. And the other 20%, if they're losers, well, that's why it's very important that you have trade management in order. If you have any questions on this, just get in contact with me. So now we can get into these trades. First one, Euro New Zealand. Here we go. Now the thing I wanted to point out is The super scalper, when it's either blue, as here, and the TZ's coming from the bottom, it's the magic indicator. And when they're both agreeing to going up, it's very powerful. This TZ indicator, it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. I teach the secrets to successfully trading the markets. Now this up and down movement of the TZ indicator and price action, I call that the flow of the market. Now I took the trade right here at this cursor and I thought it was going to go up and hit the top up here, and it looks like it still is starting to do another cycle, and it can easily go up there, and that would have turned it into a winning trade. But I did take the trade at this cursor and I closed it out just being happy with the grand total. Looks like I lost about 9 pips there, so that's a negative 9 pips. That's why you see minus $642. Okay, now we can move on to the winning trades, Euro, Aussie. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be buying directly from my daily trade plan. Now we can see where I got in at. Got the buy signal here. This is where I actually saw it, and it still turned into a winner. From there to there, looks like it's about 7 pips. And those 7 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $563. Okay, let's move on to the next trade I took, dollar CAD. There's the arrow. I wanted to be buying it. Buy signal right in this area. Would have got a pop-up. If I scroll all the way down here, you'll see it's saying to buy the dollar CAD. Let's see where I did get in at. A little bit late, but not a big deal. I knew I was going to get some pips. Wasn't too greedy. Learned that a long time ago. See dollar CAD. That's 6 pips. And 6 pips to the good paid out $1,085. Let's double check that. Was not reading it properly. 13. It's the second number. So it's could be 14. Well, let's go with 13. And as I said, 13 pips paid $1,085. And it really looks like it's going to keep going up. Everything. Don't have any bus drivers. The pound is close. It's got to be 20% or less to be a bus driver, or 80% at the top here or higher up to be a bus driver. And once you have at least one bus driver, you're going to get some price action, and that's what you're looking for. So the pound dollar right at this point in time, right now as a matter of fact, would be a great pair for selling, obviously. And this Swiss, well, it's bouncing around here. Anyhow, I teach all of those advanced tips and tricks, how to use the meter and how to trade. I teach all the secrets to trading the market successfully. Russell, this one pays $10 a tick. So looking at the total here, that tells me right away I've got to have, the number has to be 19 in here. So let's see. And I did sell it according to my daily trade plan. It was still in a sell cycle until it decided to go back up and test this resistance. I knew the first chance it was going to come down, turn into a positive trade. That's when I was going to close out the trade. So let's see now. Hard to get this right on. Actually, to do that a little bit better, I'll have to go down to 5 minutes. And should be able to show the 19. 19 should show. There it is, 19 ticks times $10 times 10 lots. That's why you see it paid $1,900. Moving on to the 30-year bonds. This one pays $5 a tick. Let's see where I got in at first of all. So there's my sell signal right from here. And my daily trade plan was saying to sell, so that's exactly what I did. Looks like I got about 40 times 5 would be 243. Let's go with the 43. 43 times 5 times 10 lots. That's why you see $2,200. I just used a calculator to be more accurate. I just took the money, divided by 5, came to exactly 44 ticks. Moving on to gold. Gold was also on my daily trade plan to sell with a double arrow. Means it's a preferred trade. If you have a good daily trade plan, you're going to get a lot of, a lot of calls. And look at it, if you would have got in as soon as you got the signal, you would have made a lot more. This one here pays $10, so it has to be around 52. So let's see, I've dropped it down to the 5 minutes so I can get a little bit better reading on it. 52, there it is there. 52.5, should be 52.3 actually. But let's just round it out to 52 ticks. And those 52 ticks paid $5,230. Okay, let's move on to the Nasdaq. This one pays $20 a tick. Let's drop it down to the 5 minutes. Wanted to be selling it. See where I got in at. Bounced around for a while, but I knew it was going to retest this bottom down here and give me a chance to get out with a profit, which is exactly what it did. You have to know all these secrets. So it should be times 2. Let me see. Remove the last 2 digits. 2750. That would be 50. Yep, that would be about right. Remove the last 2 digits. So if you take 27 times 20 times 10 lots, and that's why you see it paid out $5,480. Okay, let's check out the Dow Jones now. Another one I sold. There's the arrow. Sold it. Did a little bit up, a little bit down. I knew it was going to give another cycle. And let's see what I ended up with here. 5, so it's got to be 13 something, because 5 times 13, 65. I'm going to get a calculator out to be exact. I just used a calculator, took the money, divided by 5, and that told me it was 133 ticks. Let's see if I can show 133 here. Might have to go down. There it is there. So hard when you're on the 15 minutes, but 133 ticks, and that ended up paying out $6,650. S&P 500, another one that pays $5. I'm going to drop this one down to the 5 minutes. I'm going to use a calculator. Calculator said it was 165. Let's see if I can show. 165. There it is there. Jumped around a little bit, but higher time frame said to sell, so ended up with 165 ticks, and that paid out $8,250. Silver. Now this one, you're not going to get hundreds of ticks, but it does pay $50 for each tick. So on this silver, took the trade at this cursor, everything was screaming, qualified for a great way to trade. And this, looking at the total, this should be 30. There it is right there. So 30 times 50 times 10 lots, paid out on silver $15,000. Now you know why I love doing from here down. Look at that. Well, all the big payouts came directly from futures. So I just added up everything, all the pips and the ticks, and I knew I was going to be over 400. I ended up with 481 pips and ticks, and those 481 pips paid out $45,716. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis, like my Super Scalper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. Now it's my Super Scalper system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach the secrets to successfully trading the markets. My system has over 3 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus stuff with a lot of educational material. Now, I do teach a lot of ways to trade the markets. That's why there's 22 training videos, about 30 minutes long each. Now, I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. Put it on pause, and of course, if you have any questions, simple, just pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now, if you live too far, well, simple again, just send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I really do prefer Skype, and if you click on this link, we'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session through, like I said, through Skype screen share. I'll give you some tips and tricks, answer your questions. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 40 screenshots of all the triggers, all the different systems that I've been building over the years. So, looks like it's time to wrap up this week. Off to a great start on this Monday. And until the next training video, of course, or video for YouTube, I should say, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And I almost forgot that if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until tomorrow, I want to remind you to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.